Speaking of being able to admit when you're wrong, while we're on that subject matter, I will raise my hand and say I was way wrong about the pitch clock. And I know you and I had many conversations as it was being invented and then implemented. I thought that this would just be taking the loveliness of baseball's meandering pace and the ability to just chit chat in a ballpark and remove that for the sake of being more current in a scrolling TikTok world. My son and I went to an Angels-Yankees game last week, had a perfect view of the pitch clock. It was awesome. It was great. It never got in the way. It definitely kept things moving. It did not remove a damn thing from the enjoyment of the game. It enhanced it. A friend of mine who lives in New York, when the Yankees and Giants game was ending around a quarter after midnight Eastern time on Friday night, was like, usually I'd have to stay up till 1 a.m. to see the ends of these games.
Right.
He called the pitch clock, in his mind, the greatest sports invention since the three-point line, and it's very difficult to push back on that, Jeff. It's awesome. I love it. Can't love it anymore.
No, and it's, it filters its way down too, which is like my favorite part of it.
How so?
A lot of because I watch a lot of 16U baseball, man. I watch my kid play a lot this summer, and I feel like the pitchers are moving quicker at the youth level now because they understand that they're only going to have a finite amount of time once they get up, into college eventually and into the minor leagues and the big leagues to throw the pitch. It's so much better as a fan. It's better for a casual fan. It is better for a crazy diehard fan. It's better for everyone involved. And the best part of it, Rich, is the seamlessness with which it was integrated. Like, it was the truest, elegant solution that I've seen in sports in a long time, because it has cut down significantly, almost a half hour on average game time. And it's done so without taking any of the beautiful parts of the game that we worried away from it. And the players have adapted fantastically. Now, I wish there were the same kind of elegant solution to try and get offense back to where it has been in the past. And that's what was supposed to happen with the ban on the shift and with the pitch clock and with these other rules. And for 1 year, you saw batting average climb up a little bit, but batting average is down, man. Offense is down. Runs scored per game is down. And there is no obvious solution to fixing that right now without potentially inviting unintended consequences that you may not want nor realize are going to happen.
Like what? Like messing with the mound distance to home plate and things in that year? Because I mean, the number of guys, Mason Miller's a perfect example. Holy cow, just watching him throw.
It's absurd.
It is absurd, and then you see the young pitchers that the Pirates are keeping on churning out right now, right? And just how it's just the ball explodes out of pitchers' hands. Relievers can all throw 100. Off-speed pitches are like 92 miles an hour, and
Yep.
And it is awesome to watch.
Rich, the average velocity of the fastball in Major League Baseball right now is 94.4 miles per hour. I was watching Major League a couple days ago, and the first pitch that Rick Vaughn threw was clocked at 96, and it was like, we got to get back in to throw some strikes. It was, oh my God, this guy throws so hard. He throws 96. The average pitch in the big leagues right now is 94.4 miles per hour. And the breaking stuff that they're throwing is nastier than ever. And it's to the point, some people get kind of annoyed that, the Jeff Nelson slider, like the Frisbee slider that we've seen in the past, is called a sweeper now. And that Paul Skeens and Joan Duran are throwing a splinker, which is like a combination between a sinker and a splitter. Pitching has gotten so good that we're needing to differentiate among all of these different pitches to try and explain how they're different, because they actually are. It's like pitching has gotten so educated to this point, And the ability to teach guys these unbelievable pitches to throw has made it such that the advantage is there, and hitters are just trying to catch up, and they're not winning that battle right now. And the only saving grace is home runs, because if home runs weren't where they are right now, run scoring, I'm not going to say it would be down at 1968 levels, Rich, but it would be pretty darn close.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.